Guys, welcome back to the Mr. Rossi Drawing Channel, where in this video, I'm going to teach you how to go back in time. How to draw that Deloren. Super fast, super easy, and as always, don't forget to tell your mom, your dad, the perro, that gato, that conejo, Abuelo from across the street to this new friend you met at Walmart about the Mr. Rossi Drawing Channel. Guys, get that pencil ready. We're drawing this card right here. That's the one. That's going to get you. Let's get started, guys. Hope you enjoy this lesson. As always, give it a little thumbs up. Helps the channel to grow. Let's jump on there. Boom. Me. All right. Hey, guys. Here we are. We're going to get back in time. Tell me, Mr. Rossi, where are we going this time? Now, let's try that again. Hey, guys. Welcome back to the future. We're going to get back in time. Tell me, Mr. Rossi, what are we drawing this time? Is it a cartoon or something from 1989? Well, actually, this is before 1989. But in any event, guys, we're going to draw Back to the Future right here. We're going to get back in time. We're going to enjoy this awesome drawing with me, your favorite superhero, Mr. Rossi. Get your pencil, get something to trace with. This drawing here is going to take 9 colors. 9. Okay, so we got here some red. Gonna need some red, some brown, some blue, any kind of blue. You know my favorite blue is turquoise. There's a little blue-green, but you can use any type of blue. Orange, black, lilo, gris, little burgundy, my favorite for those backgrounds. You know, guys know that by now. I love that burgundy. And peach or apricot, so we could color in these buildings back chill. And then we'll do a little fire effect. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one. All right, guys. Let's get ready to draw. Here we go. So this is gonna go horizontal, side to side like this. And I'm just gonna start with a nice little diagonal number 1 going nice and tall right about chump. So let's do that nice little diagonal number 1 going right up chump. Let me trace that up for you. Like that, like if I'm drawing a nice triangle right there. And now I'm going to bring it down to another short little number 1. So it kind of looks like a little bit, like a little mountain, if you will. Like I'm drawing a little mountain. And now here at the bottom of this little mountain, I'm just going to draw number 1 going diagonal again. Like if I'm going to draw a little triangle. A little number 1. Like if I'm going to draw a little triangle. And over chill, I'm going to draw just another number 1 coming over here. Just a little number 1 going diagonal this way. It almost looks like I'm drawing like a rectangle, but I'm not. Now, I'm going to draw a little number 1 and then a sad face. But the sad face, you got to make it go in this direction. Like I'm leaning it that way. A little number 1 and then a little sad face that I'm leaning that way. Don't worry about that. Now I'm going to repeat the pattern. Little number 1, and then another sad face. And now I'm going to draw my number 1 passing this line. You see how I passed this line. So again, little number 1, another sad face, and I passed that line with the number 1. Now I'm going to draw my number 1 parallel to this one. Parallel means 2 lines go in the same direction, but they never touch. So I'm going to go like that. But I'm going to make it like a little, slightly little sad face. And then I'm going to stop right there. So I'm going to draw a slight little sad face. And I'm going to draw a number 1 stopping right here. Actually, you know what? Let's fix this right here. Let's fix that up. Don't even go with a straight number 1. I want you to do this. Let's take that back. Let's walk that back a little bit. I'm going to walk that back. Good thing I have an eraser. So I'm going to draw my little sad face. I'm going to do 2 steps. I'm going to draw a little number 1, and then I'm going to close it. So I got my little sad face. I'm going to draw my little number 1 right here, like that. And now I'm going to close it. Okay? So again, I did my little sad face. I drew my little number 1, and now I'm just going to close it. There. Now that looks much better. Again, I'm going to have to edit that little piece right there so you guys don't see it. And we'll work that out. Okay, now I want you to go back to right over here where this diagonal number 1 is. And let's draw a number 1 and just follow these lines and close it. Okay? So it's going to go number 1, sad face, little number 1, sad face, all the way till you hit that little corner right there. So here we go. Look, so it's going to go number 1 again, sad face, little number 1, sad face all the way, close it right there and touch that corner. Again, we're going to go number 1, little number 1, sad face, little number 1, sad face all the way, touching that corner. You see how it closes up right there. Now, we're just going to go from this side right here, that first little number 1 we drew, we're going to draw number 1 3 times. We're going to go number 1, and number 1 again. So it's going to go number 1, and trying to make them stop at the same point, and number 1 again. All 3, 1, 2, and 3 are stopping at the same point. Number 1, and number 1 again. And you see they're all stopping at the same point. Now, I just want you to draw a number 1 connecting all of these and keep on going to right about here. So I'm going to draw my number 1s connecting all of these. And I stop right there. Number 1 connecting all of these. Stop right there. From the top here, the top of that number 1, draw another number 1 and stop where this one stops. So this one stops right about here. Now I'm just going to put a little number 1 here and another little number 1 right here. Little number 1 here, little number 1 right there. I'm going to close it here with a number 1 from this corner to that corner. And I'm going to do the same thing here from this corner to that corner. Now I'm going to draw a number 1 from this little top corner to this number 1. And now from this corner, I'm just going to draw number 1 all the way till I hit that little corner right there. I'm going to go ahead and drop this one. Just drop that little number 1 right there and add, let's put 1, 2 number 1s in there. Okay, so I just dropped that little number 1 and added 2 more. And now in here, these are those exhaust parts that are in the back of the Deloren. And I'm just going to put the letter V nice and sharp like this. The letter V again, nice and sharp like that. And again, the letter V and the letter V. The letter V, the letter V. And right here, right at the top right there, just draw a number 1. Doesn't matter if you go as high as you like right here. A number 1. And we're going to turn that into a little rectangle. And then I'm just going to draw a number 1 from here to here. A little rectangle. And a number 1 to that little corner right there. You don't even have to erase none of this, okay? At the top, there's a little box that goes up here. That little box, I'm just gonna put a little diagonal number 1 right here, starting with that little line, just a little diagonal number 1. And I'm gonna turn that into the letter L and add from that corner to this line a number 1 again. and just put 2 little rectangles inside. 1, 2. You got that little cool looking little box right there. Let's go back to the front, way up here in the front. I'm gonna draw one more number 1 from here to here. And now from this number 1 to that little corner right there, we're gonna put a sad face, just like this. And I want you to take your pencil, put it here now inside this little rectangle we drew. You're gonna put a diagonal number 1, a diagonal number 1. And that's what we call a trapezoid. Trapezoid. And then we're gonna add the wheels real quick. You're just gonna put, not right here at the 2 points. I like to go a little bit outside. But you can put them here if you want. Just put a happy face and a happy face. You know, so I'll just go like this, but I'm gonna put it right slightly on the outside. Happy face. Happy face. Happy face. Happy face. And now from the inside, I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna draw a nice little happy face. And I'm gonna do it one more time here. And again right here, happy face. Happy faces all around. There we go. Now the fun part, just adding these little rings that go around it, holding it. First, let's go like this. Let's put the number, let's put an upside down letter L right here, like this. 1 upside down letter L, 2 upside down letter L. 1 upside down letter L, 2 upside down letter L. And then here I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3 sad faces. I'm gonna do the same thing right here. I'm gonna add 1, 2, 3 sad faces. You can see that I kind of like to connect all my lines as much as I can. I connected these, this one right here. You don't have to. I'm just saying that's the way I do it. Then I'll add 1, 2. Let's skip around. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'll add 1, 2, and maybe one more right there. I'm going to add in here happy face. Like that. Okay, guys, there's the car. Completely done. Super easy, super fast, super awesome. Let's go ahead and we're going to draw the background. I'm just going to draw a sad face from here to there. So I'm going to go sad face from here to there. And now I'm going to draw my building. I'm going to start with a happy face and number 1. And I'm going to draw my straight number 1s. Like this. This one's just a little bit taller. You can see it's just a little pattern of rectangles. And I'm gonna go like this and close it with a happy face again. Happy face. My number 1s. And I added a design inside, like another layer of building. So I'm just going to kind of follow the same pattern I already have here, but I'm going to stop right here like that. And I'm going to repeat it over here. And I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to add a little triangle, just a little number 1, right in here for the roof of this building. And I'm going to put the clock. This is the clock tower. Like that. And next up, let's draw a little bit of fire. So I'm going to do like my little happy faces. Little triangle, and I'm going to do the same thing right here. Just add those number 1s. I'm going to add another. This should go like this. It's going so fast. It's creating this layer of fire. And I'm going to do the one last little row right there, and that's where I'm going to write my name. And that, everybody, is the drawing. You're going to see it again. I'm going to quick time color this so that you guys can get the full effect of this awesome drawing. I'll put those 9 colors to work for you. So stick around for that. It's going to happen just now. There you have it, guys. We went back in time. Super fast one with a color in. Mr. Rossi took us on another awesome adventure. That's right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Here it is, part 2 in my 3-part awesome Saturday morning cartoon car adventures. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, hit a little like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, tell Abuelo across the street, to that new friend you met at Walmart about the Mr. Rossi Drawing Channel. All right, guys, stay tuned for part 3. Come back. I got awesome stuff waiting for you guys. I'm working on it, and more coming your way. Until then, be excellent to yourselves and to each other.